Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
Why Kamala?
Because Trump's a deranged idiot.
I don't even care.
Okay.
It don't benefit me either way.
Probably Trump, to be honest. They'll go crazy and they'll do anything they can to make sure that happens.
Trump is a very dangerous individual.
I'm not voting for nobody. Give me my money.
I'm an immigrant myself. I think he's a racist. I think he's a fascist. I don't like anything that he represents.
I'd probably tell him to go himself.
This you're
Ribbon in the sky for our love.
You already know he's gonna save New York, even though this is Philly.
Would you say Kamala Harris is brat?
Trump's a terrible person. Simple as that.
Free Palestine, free Lebanon.
I had to go back to being a Democrat.
We don't need P.T. Barnum in the White House.
Trump, that's my dog. He gave out that money, so.
Trump or Kamala?
it's a private decision, but go blue.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump or who?
Kamala.
Who is Kamala?
Kamala Harris.
Pennsylvania is one of the key battleground states in the 2024 presidential election. While Donald Trump won the state in 2016, Joe Biden managed to take the state in 2020. Philadelphia remains one of the bluest counties in Pennsylvania, but with Republican voter registrations outpacing Democrats in the city, is the trend shifting? We went there to ask people who they were voting for.
Excuse me, sir. We're filming for YouTube. Just asking people who they're voting for, Trump or Kamala.
I'm going to vote for Ms. Harris.
Why are you going to vote for Ms. Harris?
Because she's the very best candidate, and Mr. Trump is one of the worst people in the entire universe.
What would you say to him if you ran into him in the street?
I wouldn't speak to him.
What's your favorite Kamala policy?
Humanity and justice for all.
What could lead you to go either way?
The truth.
Who do you feel like's telling the truth?
I'm not sure. Trump?
Trump is telling the truth?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Trump policy?
I'm not sure. I just know that he's professing Jesus Christ.
Trump or Kamala?
I'm a whole black woman. Did you really ask me that question?
Does that mean you're going to vote for Kamala?
I can't say that on time on the clock.
Well, what do you think of all the young black men, based on the polling, that are going to go for Trump this time around?
A lot of young black men believe that money was given out from the PPA, and the reality is that was not given to them from Trump. It was given from the Democratic committee that put that down there, and he just signed his name. As a matter of fact, he actually did not want to give that money in the first place. From what I understand, he wanted people to drink bleach.
You know, I'd rather the man in the building than the woman.
Why do you say that? Do you feel men know how to run a country better than women?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you think that? And I'm not judging.
I mean, to have a woman in the office, I don't know, man. No.
Okay. So it needs to be a man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you think of Trump?
I respect the guy, you know what I mean? He's a good guy. I ain't gonna say he's a bad guy, he's a good guy.
A lot of people talk about some of the things he's done. He's got 34 felonies now. What do you think about that?
I mean, Trump's a felon. I mean, nobody's perfect. Okay? He's a felon. I mean, he got a stripe. I mean, he got to get can he get a pass? Can Trump get a pass? Okay, yeah, Trump get a pass. Okay?
Trump or Kamala?
I voted for Donald Trump last time. Ever since the debate, when Kamala checked him, I had to go back to being a Democrat. And the thing is, man, when she said to him, you're playing around with these dictators. They look at you like a joke. You know what I mean? He's over there playing with the Russian guys and all of that. And he thinks that it's a joke.
The debate is what changed your mind. You were going to go vote for Trump. The debate happened, and you were impressed with her performance, and now you're going to switch your vote.
She was just hitting more with where I'm from. And not for nothing, I plan on being rich one day, but right now I'm not.
What do you think about Trump's no tax on overtime plan?
It sounds good, you know, but they all say they're going to do one thing till they get into office.
What do you say to people who say, you know, Kamala, she says she's going to do all this stuff, right? But she's been there for 3.5 years. Why hasn't she done it already?
I say, you got a point. Now you're going to make me vote for Trump. Yeah.
As an undecided, what's going to push you one way or the other when it comes election day?
I'm going to look at my bank account come election day. I just might go for Trump if it's not doing too well because I'm not impressed by Kamala Harris. I'm not sure if she had the power to really do the things that they wanted to do. You know, what I do know is whatever Trump did when he was in office, you know, he made things happen and money was real loose. Now money tighter than ever. I'm a singer too, by the way.
Ribbon in the sky for our love. All so long for this night I pray.
Excuse me, sir. We're asking people who they're voting for in 2024, Trump or Kamala.
Me.
You voting for you?
Yes, I never voted, never will. Thanks. Because when they say they're going to do something, they get in, they don't do it. I'm sorry.
They're the
Not a sucker,
crazies.
Not a fool.
I like that dance. Is that the Joker? So you're going for Kamala?
Make it like daddy. I'm going for
Kamala likes to laugh.
The
and
female.
smile. Yeah.
Whoever the female is, I don't know. I only went to 5th grade, okay? I just came from the shelter. Whoever is going to be our very first female president. How's that sound? Trump is something wrong. I was just about to say the R word. Yeah, no. Trump does something like wrong there. And like he's saying this stuff about dog eating. Oh, come on, there's something wrong.
Kamala.
Why Kamala?
Because we need more blacks. I think we need a black lady, you know what I mean, to take over the presidency, man. It'd be, probably more of a bigger change, man. You know what I mean?
Trump or Kamala?
Neither one.
Neither one? Why?
The main reason, because I don't trust either political party. I think the political system in the United States is completely corrupt. And the way that I've been looking at Donald Trump, and I'm an immigrant myself, I think he's a racist, I think he's a fascist. I don't like anything that he represents. But the Democratic Party, they've been doing the same shit. The thing is that they tell you with a smile. Like when it comes to the immigrant issue, one thing that I had an issue with Donald Trump was immigration. So yeah, we blame Donald Trump for creating all those policies that were detrimental to immigrants. But then we had someone like Obama with a nice face, nice smile, and he ended up deporting more people outside of the United States, separating families than any other president in American history. So.
And remember this guy because we'll be coming back to him later in the video.
I mean, anybody else, if somebody snuck into your house, what would you do to them?
Kick him out.
That's what you would do. Remember now, the Democrats and the Republicans had worked out a system that they could do better with the immigration system. What happened? Trump told Mike Johnson, hey, kill that because I want to use that as a sledgehammer against the people.
That bill allowed up to 5,000 illegal crossings a day. Do you think that we should have that amount of crossings per day?
We should have 0 illegal crossing because
that's why Trump was against it, I believe.
Come on, man.
You think he did anything good while he was in office?
The tax cuts helped middle class for a little while. They're gone, I think. His super duper COVID task force was pretty remarkable his rollout of the vaccine was garbage, but the task force came together and popped out a vaccine quicker than most people said it was possible. So you got to give credit where credit's due, but there's not a whole lot that he still messed that up eventually anyway.
A lot of people feel like they were better off economically under Trump. Gas prices and grocery prices being lower, rent was lower.
Inflation is a global problem. It's not, no leader in the United States is going to prevent inflation after a global pandemic. Gives corporations an excuse to raise prices when they see inflation creeping up.
I'm a white man, came from the other land, didn't understand. Punked Uncle Sam, damn, really got tired of all that bull crap. I just sell cab to survive that. Welfare project, homely life. I did what I can, my knife was my best friend. Gotta get out of this run-down swampland. Look, whoop, whoop, there's another cop, man. I had to run again. See, getting nowhere, being in the past life, in jail, sad, being away from my kids and wife. Now I gotta stop and do the right thing. Work for Uncle Sam, forget about the bling bling. Yes, there are choices in life that we must make, so give. Instead of take. Gotta wash my hands when this life is dirt. Tired of seeing my friends and my family hurt. They love me more than they really think. Blink, crime life really stinks. Blink, crime life really stinks. You know what I'm saying? Bang! All I wasn't gonna do was pretend.
Word. Do you think it's a problem, all the illegal immigration going on right now and coming into the cities, or?
So this is what I think about that. I think it's an election year, dude. I'm from Venezuela, right? I'm originally from Venezuela. What's the flavor of the month right now? All these Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment complexes and stuff like that. I do think a lot of that is complete bull. Because we have a homeless, I live here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia has a housing crisis. There's a bunch of scumbag landlords out here doing really messed up things. But let's focus on this little immigrant group in some story that we still don't even know what the hell is going on in Chicago or Colorado, or whatever it was. I just think it's election year, and there's a lot of rhetoric when it comes to like immigrants. So I try to be careful, like how do I talk about this? But at the same time, I do think that there has to be something done with immigration. I am an immigrant myself, so I have sympathies and empathy for immigrants because I had that experience too. You know, I came here as a child. So
If you saw Trump in the street, what would you say to him?
I would probably tell him to go f himself, double birds.
He's a fucking racist, idiot businessman who doesn't give a f about anything about his money. He's also sexist and weird.
How about Kamala? What don't you like about her?
He's a fucking cop. And
I think he's insane.
I could never have Trump as president again.
He's a racist and a rapist.
We don't know Trump's gonna win, bro.
Why do you think Trump's going to win?
Because like I already gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's just know it's gonna happen.
Trump's going to win on God.
On God. On bird business. No, for real, like it comes with a lot of responsibility. It's like being a superhero, bro. Like Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire, if that makes any sense to you.
Trump is like Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man.
You already know he's gonna save New York, even though this is Philly, well, the US.
I'm voting for Trump.
Why you voting for Trump?
P-Way.
Let me ask you a question.
P-Way. P-Way.
Let me ask you a question. You want to vote for Trump, right? So you vote for Trump, don't you know Trump gonna shut everything down?
So tell me why you're going to vote for him.
He gave me money with P-Way, so it was P-Way, PPA, then the stimulus.
Oh, okay.
I never got a stimulus. I got P-Way. That's how I got my bag.
All right, there you go.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Why Trump?
I don't know. That's my dog. He gave out that money.
He got you that stimmy check?
Yeah, why not? He gave out that PUA too. Don't forget about that PUA.
PPP? Yeah. How about you? You voting for Trump?
I don't know. I ain't voting for nobody. Because they all liars.
Trump's a liar too?
He just gave everybody money. That's what they voting for. He trying to take away a lot of shit from us. One, females getting abortions. We're not going to be able to do that. There's going to be a lot of kids running around these streets.
No, he just wouldn't be a good fit for me. You know, I would vote for the man at all. Seizing the Capitol.
Do you think that was a dark day, January 6th?
Certainly it was. It was, I won't even say the word uncalled for. It was unheard of. Absolutely unheard of.
Who you voting for, Trump or Kamala?
I'm not voting for nobody.
Why not?
Because they won't give me the bread for my case.
Hey, Trump
I'm walking the barber's world and they won't give me my money.
Hey, Trump gave you a stimmy check though.
I want my money from the thing that the girl that got killed. That was really my check. Tell them to come bring me my money. But the girl that just got killed over that check, that large check, that was really my check.
How much money was it?
I don't even know. I wasn't even over there. I'm fighting with them to bring me to tell them that they gave me, that they gave the real check to somebody that got shot. I'm right here. Gave me my money. I'm right here.
What happens when you get the money?
I'm going to walk off and stay the damn center city and have fun till I get the out of Philly. Come on, bring me my money. Bring me my money. Like that. Bring me my money, mother. Wait. Oh, yeah. And I got to pay. Bring me my money. Dang.
As an individual, I just don't think he's a good person. So he wouldn't get my vote just because I don't like his energy. Some people might say that he's racist. Some people, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? But in general, no. I probably wouldn't vote for Trump just because I don't like the person that he is. You know, Kamala, she has to, I think she needs to step out of her comfort zone, you know what I mean, and really start throwing some jabs. Instead of playing defense, I think she really needs to start playing some hard offense out here to really get people on her side, you know what I mean, because Trump didn't have to do much. Trump didn't have to do much. As soon as he announced he was voting for president, people were already behind him. It didn't take much. It took people to get behind Biden. It took people to have to get behind Kamala. People didn't have to get behind Trump. He came in with thunder and lightning. He already knew what it was going to do. So honestly, I think Trump is going to win. I think he has options than Kamala does to do things for America because of his business and investor background. I think he has the opportunity to do that. And Trump simply knows how to say no. And that's a big thing. You have to know how to say no, especially to other countries sometimes.
No one.
No one? Why not?
Fucking Palestine.
Free Palestine. You don't like the job Harris has done so far?
I don't like the job anyone has done so far.
Okay. What do you think about Trump's position on the war?
It's disgusting, but so is Harris's.
So who would you lean more towards if you had to choose?
Free Palestine, free Lebanon. Harris did nothing to deserve my vote. Trump is a moron.
What would you say if you ran into Harris on the street?
Free Palestine, free Lebanon.
How about Trump? Did you say anything else to him?
F you.
What do you think is her biggest hurdle?
Arab Americans. I hear a lot of like Arabs saying they're going to vote for Trump, and Trump is not going to make that situation better.
What do you think about her record on Palestine?
I think she's going to be better than Trump. I think we should stop sending arms to Israel. I don't think she will.
She's going to contribute to people and children getting murdered in Palestine and Lebanon. So either way, that's why I'm not voting, because it's like, that's going to happen regardless.
I know a lot of progressives here in Philadelphia, and a lot of them are not going to vote.
So a lot of progressives here are not going to vote for Kamala.
Well, at least the ones that I know, they're not going to vote for anybody because of the Israel-Palestine issue.
You know anything about AIPAC and their kind of grip on the political system with their lobbying over Israel and stuff?
That's the thing about the United States too. Like we have legalized bribery, so we have a system of lobbying, and one of the biggest lobbying groups is actually they represent a foreign state, and they buy politicians, they knock people out that. I think Bowman in New York got taken down. He was representing a district over there. He was one of those, I think it was like a teacher, like a progressive teacher. He got elected 2 years ago, and now he got taken down because the issue that he started talking about, dehumanizing Palestinians, not even saying anything. I think AIPAC threw millions of dollars at his opponent's campaign and basically destroy him. And here, whoever has money wins,
But let me tell you, my main thing and what I haven't heard is prison reform. I want to hear who's going to speak about prison reform. I want to hear about all these young black Americans, men that's in prison and don't deserve to be there. That's my stance on it. I don't care if it's Kamala or Biden. That's what I want to hear about.
What do you think of Kamala locking up black people when she was a prosecutor for minor weed offenses?
Wait, what happened now?
What'd she do? I didn't even know she was doing shit like that. Wait, what'd she do?
So when she was a prosecutor, she locked up black people for minor weed offenses. Then she went on the Breakfast Club and basically laughed about how she used to smoke weed when she was in college.
But she's a hypocrite.
She's definitely a hypocrite.
That's all it is. It's a hypocrite. She was locking people
This
up
is
doing the same thing she was doing.
Can't trust nobody.
She also says she worked at McDonald's, but McDonald's corporate can't find a record of her working at McDonald's.
See what I told y'all? She's a liar. They all liars. They're lying.
You can't be lying about that. Now, McDonald's is a pretty big company. And if you work for McDonald's,
they're
going to find you.
I work for McDonald's, and they can find me out.
I was just talking to a local Philadelphian. He says we need someone with dick and balls in there to run the country. What do you think about that?
That's kind of old school Philly, It doesn't surprise me.
A man's got to run the building. We need balls. 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 A man with balls.
What about it? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. What you mean by that?
I mean, a man in office versus a woman. We can't have, a split tail running the office.
We have had the country ran by dick and balls for a very long time. Look where we're at.
I talked to another black man earlier, and he was saying that a woman can't be president. What do you think about that?
I think he's just an idiot. He don't get no pussy. Kamala Harris, she got balls.
You think Kamala has balls?
Yeah, she has balls. She's going to win. No trick. She actually look good, but she's going to win.
You think she's pretty good looking?
Yeah, I'll pop her.
Okay. You say you'll pipe her?
No, I'll pop her, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They say the only way she got to the top was by sucking dick.
Well, I would definitely let her, experience that. You know what I mean?
I just saw your shirt. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What does Make America Brat Again mean?
So, partying, kindness.
Would you say Kamala Harris is brat?
No.
Okay. Who you voting for?
Kamala, yeah.
Do you think Pennsylvania is going to go blue or red?
It depends how the suburbs feel. I think the suburbs matter in Philly, in Pennsylvania. Yes, white women.
You think white women are going to be the deciding factor? Which way do you think white women are kind of leaning right now?
I think towards Kamala because of women's rights. There was just a bill that Republicans just blocked for IVF federal protection. So I think that's going to give like a woman another awakening that like Republicans don't really support like reproductive rights in this country.
Now Trump, he's talking about actually paying for IVF. What do you think about that?
I think it's hard to like believe him when his like party doesn't support it. He can say it, but like if 80% of his party is saying no, I think no.
Fracking's a big deal, and Kamala Harris has said in the past she wants to end fracking. Now she's kind of backtracking on that, saying, she doesn't want to ban fracking now. What do you think of that? You think Pennsylvanians will go for that?
From what I understand, there's not a crap load of fracking jobs. There's a lot of revenue, but and Pennsylvania tax dollar, it's good for Pennsylvania's tax revenue. But as far as like wages and jobs, they're not great from what I understand. There's not that many numerous fracking jobs. So I mean, if that went away, I wouldn't bother me. Is it going to raise the cost of fuel globally? I don't know. It also messes with water and the groundwater supply as far as I know. If it goes away, it's not going to bum me out at all.
What do you think about people who say that Kamala has flip-flopped on fracking?
I haven't looked at the details of her record on fracking. I'm against fracking, but there are other issues at stake in the election.
So should we get rid of fracking?
Yes.
What candidate, even though you dislike both of them, would like do a better job helping you out specifically?
Kind of like destructive, if anything, and I think it's a representation of like people being tired of everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do think that the two-party system in the United States is completely corrupt, and the best way for something good to happen in the United States, that needs to be destroyed. And sometimes an unstable character like this guy, it might even be worse. You know what I'm saying? But
who do you think's gonna win, Trump or Kamala?
To be honest with you, I don't even care. To be honest, totally honest, I don't even care.
Okay.
It don't benefit me either way.
Really?
I'm at the bottom. A president's the poor man's job. In order for me to benefit from it, you got to get somebody from it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to come from the bottom. If you're at the top, what you looking down for?
What if a candidate?
Yes, I will vote.
You will vote?
Yeah, and I will vote for Kamala Harris. Yes, I will.
So you're leaning more Harris?
Yeah, I will vote. Two of the lesser evils.
Okay.
Or is it going to benefit me personally? No, not at all.
So why are you voting?
Every vote does count. I'm not going to be unvoted. It does count. So I say I don't vote, and then Trump do get the office and make it worse.
I'd like to think I'm voting for the best candidate, which is Kamala. The former president has a record that he's run on, and considering what he completed during his first term, I think she's the better choice.
What makes her the better choice? Because there are a lot of people who are still undecided. We're in a battleground state here in Pennsylvania. What makes Kamala the better choice?
Mr. Trump's record. His record of accomplishment is not enough for him to receive a second term.
What do you think Kamala's going to accomplish for Americans once she gets in there?
Vice President's attempt to be more inclusionary than the former president is something that is necessary not only for the country but for the entire global community. And because he's not attempting to bring people together, we have too many forces trying to separate us. So we need some assistance in coming together. And that is not one of his strong points. We don't need P.T. Barnum in the White House. We need a successful individual. And he's more of a salesman right now that is not selling anything that's going to make America great.
America needs a change.
America needs positivity, and that's not what he's offering.
Pennsylvania, where do you think they're going to vote?
Too early to tell. There are a lot of opinions.
Blue.
The polls are tight.
We're going to go blue.
Ha you already know. Just saying, can't say.
Polls say it's tied.
Polls is a lie.
Word, who's going to win come election night? Is it going to be Kamala or Trump?
I hope Kamala.
Democrats. Because people lean more towards what they understand and more towards also what enables them. And I think that Trump challenges people with his beliefs.
Oh, for Harris, for sure. Democratic state.
Y'all gonna stay at home on election day?
Be home smoking a blunt.
Who's gonna win though?
Either way, it's gonna be a huge riot in Philly. It's not to Philly, true, which is an interesting fact. Probably Trump, to be honest. Because people, they love it. They'll go crazy. They'll go fucking crazy and they'll do anything they can to make sure that happens.
Trump for the win.
Don't quote me on that. I don't want no quote on nothing about that.
Michael Red.
All right. Have a good one.
Chico.